Hey guys, John from S&S Cycle here. In today's video, we're going to be showing you how to install the S&S Shadow Pipe. This is for you guys out there running our Sidewinder 2-in-1, then with the symmetry and look and feel of a dual exhaust system. On the rack today, we have our 2017 M8 Road King. It's currently running our S&S 2-in-1 Sidewinder. We're going to be using this for our install. Let's get started. First step in the installation, we're going to remove the saddlebags. After removing the saddlebags, you want to locate your factory crossover clamp, the P clamp. The factory crossover clamp is located in the back of the transmission right here. Ours is currently removed, but we will need to use these bolts. We're going to go ahead and remove those bolts and get ready to install the new P clamp. For the next step in our installation process, we're going to locate our new two-piece P clamp, and we are going to take our rubber isolator that is included in the kit and place it within the inside of the P clamp. What the rubber isolator is going to do, it's going to help it from preventing the moving, vibration, and secure it even more. We now have our crossover pipe, and we're going to go ahead and lay the crossover pipe into the front side of the P clamp and take the other half of the P clamp and lock it into place. Notice the orientation of the crossover pipe. Following the S&S instructions, you want to make sure you have this correct before locking your P clamp into place. After you have it correctly situated, you're going to take your carriage bolt that is supplied in the kit. It's a 5/16 carriage bolt. One side is flat. The flat side is going to go towards the transmission. We're going to go ahead and slide it in, and then we're going to take some red Loctite, add it to the bolt itself to help secure the bolt. And we're going to go ahead and hand tighten this nut onto the carriage bolt. Once we have it hand tightened, we're going to go ahead and mock it up onto the transmission and then securely lock it in. Now that we've placed the P clamp on the crossover pipe, we're ready to put the crossover pipe on the back of the transmission. Using the stock bolts that came off, we'll reapply some Loctite and put them back into place. For the next part of our installation, we're going to go ahead and add in our heat shield to the crossover pipe. We've already inserted our hose clamps within the brackets, and what we will do is we will slip it on. Get it into its position that we believe it will be at the end result. And loosely tighten them. Once we've installed the muffler, we will go back over everything and tighten it down. Now that we've gotten the crossover pipe in position where we would like it, we're going to go ahead and mount the muffler to the crossover pipe, making sure our muffler clamp is on first, facing in, because it's going to hide behind the heat shield once we slip on the muffler. And you just wiggle it on, walk it on a little bit. And then you want to position it and line it up to your Sidewinder, making sure that it's parallel. Bringing your tab over And using the supplied bolts to hold it in place. Once you have the rear one on, it might be a good idea to go ahead, take the front one back off, apply some Loctite to both bolts, and put them back on. And you want to go ahead and tighten these all the way down once you have it aligned with your Sidewinder exhaust from the back. Now that we're good and tight, we'll go ahead and move back up towards the heat shield. Now that we have our muffler placement mocked up and tightened, we're going to go ahead and tighten down the muffler clamp, putting it into its place. All right, good and tight. After the muffler clamp, we're going to go ahead and move forward to our heat shield and move it up into its position that you would like. Probably showing just a little bit of gap, but not too much. And tighten down the hose clamps. Now that the muffler is completely tight, we're back over to the P-clamp, and we're going to tighten that carriage bolt that originally started the whole process. We will add the beauty cap to the crossover pipe. And for our final steps, we're going to go ahead and reinstall our saddlebags. There you have it. That's how you install the S&S Shadow Pipe. Make sure to drop us a comment or give us a like on this video, and always follow us on our social media channels. For more information about the products, visit sscycle.com.